Hello Year 3, welcome to your science lesson, Monday science lesson. You may have noticed that I haven't been doing many videos. That's because I'm at school with the key worker groups and Mrs. Ludlow is at home shielding. So you won't see much of me, but I'll do my best to do some videos for you all. So our topic this term is light and dark, and today we're going to explore and investigate light and dark. So first of all, I want you to think about what is light. Can you name some things that give out light? How does light help us to see? What is dark? How do mirrors work? What is reflection? And how are shadows made? Now, all of this we're going to be covering this term and some of next term as well. So this will be really good for you to think about and to look forward to what we will be learning about. Most of the lessons for this term will be based on mirrors and reflection, and then next term for some of them will be shadows. So what do you already know about light? And what I would like you to do in your catch-up books or in your books at school is to create a table to show what you already know about light. And can you think of any questions you would like to find out about light? So in your first column you need to have what I know about light, and in your second column what you would like to find out about light. So if you just wanted to pause the video here to be able to draw your columns, that would be amazing. Okay, so we have a light source sorting game. If you're at home, don't worry, I've put these on the next slide for you to just pause the video and then to discuss if there is someone at home with you who's watching the video with you that you can discuss with, if you think the objects are a source of light or not, and then for you to talk about why you think that. So I'm just going to leave this here. If you wanted to pause the video and talk about what you can see, and then which ones you think are a light source or not a light source. There's some great ones on there. Don't be fooled by any. Okay, so if you want to pause the video now and then have a little discussion about what you can see. Okay, we're going to look at 3 tricky ones that sometimes people get confused by, which they think are a light source. So we have the moon, we have the window, and we have a mirror. So these objects look like they have light sources, but they are not. And here are the reasons why. The moon is not a light source because it does not make its own light. It's actually the light from the sun that is reflecting off of it. So the sun is reflecting onto the moon, which is then bouncing back to Earth. So that's why when you have your different moons, half a moon is when the Earth is blocking the light from the sun. And then the next one is the window. So this isn't a light source, it is just an opening that lets light in from the sun or other light sources into the room. You might have a light outside that will shine through the window, so it's not a light source. And then the last one is a mirror. Now the reason why this isn't a light source is because it does not make its own light. It only reflects light from other sources. So the light that hits it therefore then bounces off of the mirror and shows you a reflection, which we are going to be looking more at in the next couple of lessons. So that'll be really nice to look at. Okay, so what is dark then? Dark is the absence of light. If there's no light, you have dark. If you turn the light off now, you would see that there isn't light, so then you're going to find it harder to see. So I want you to think about times when it is dark or places where it is dark. which sources of light are absent or switched off. So if I was to turn off my light now in here and the one in the kitchen, you will see that my only light source is from the laptop. Okay, I'll just turn it back on. And I'll turn this one back on as well. Okay, so can we see in the dark? As much as you eat your carrots, we cannot see much in the dark. We can see outlines of objects, but mainly we need the light to see. So I've got another thing here for us to have a go at. So what's in the bag? So this is my feelie bag. I left my actual feelie bag at school, but this just goes to show at home, if you have a pillowcase, you can get an adult to put an object in of something, so you don't know what it is. So it's dark inside the bag. You can't see what's inside the bag. So what you need to do is have a little feel of what's inside the bag and think what it is. So I'm having a little feel. It's very soft. It's got lots of things. It's got a hard bit that I can feel. It's got legs. It's very soft. A little bit fluffy. Oh, it's got something else. But I'm still finding it difficult to figure out what's in there. So, is it hard to tell what's in the bag? So, it is much easier to use our eyes to see, but we need light for this. So, how can we get light into my feelie bag? We're going to open the bag up. So the light can now get inside. So inside here, my light is going to show us that I have my unicorn pug that Isabella bought me for Christmas. Look how cute he is. So fluffy. And there's the little hood and his little legs and that beautiful multicoloured tail. Thank you. So I could feel this, but I was struggling to figure out what it was. But when I let the light in my bag, I could then see that it was my unicorn pug. So for yours, if you turn it on, think about what light source it is for you that's lighting up the bag. It might just be that the sun coming in through the window is your light source. I'm doing mine a little bit later at night so that it's easier for me to show you how dark it can get. So what I would like you to do now is have a look at this. If you can't access the work on the website, is to fill in your dark and light activity sheet to explain what you have found out in the lesson. So you've got to just fill in the little blanks here, and there are other helps for the keywords. It's just that I cut it off so you was able to see the missing words sections. So you'll find this on the school page as a PDF document. Ready for your afternoon lesson. Have a little go at having different types of objects in your feelie bag, so you don't just have to do one, have a go at a couple and enjoy. So hopefully from this lesson you have taken from the fact that you need light to see, because the light therefore goes into your eyes and then reflects, it bounces back so you can see the objects. So dark is the absence of light and we need light to see. Hope you enjoyed your first science lesson. See you again soon. Bye bye.